Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. So we spoke yesterday. I asked if you can handle taking on more jobs because I'm looking for a local roofer to either sell some leads to or help them get to page one on Google. And page one just means more jobs. So my name is Joel Fosa. I do local SEO for businesses in Connecticut. So this is not like a home advisors where I'm getting a lead and then selling it to multiple businesses. No. What I do is I run Google Ads on a website that I build that is fully optimized for Google. And when it's optimized for Google, what happens is they place it at the very top. And when they place it at the very top, as you can see here, for this phrase, roofer in Connecticut, it's searched 700 times a month. And the cost to advertise the click costs $15 a click. When your site is at the very top, the cost per click is less. And because I specialize in search engine optimization, I know how to get a website to the top. So I'm going to build it, generate the leads, and the calls will forward to you. And I use tracking software. And so I put a tracking number there so we can see how many leads I brought in. And these are some of my other clients right now. So as you can see here, I'm bringing them in the last 30 days, 40 calls. Yeah, so that's the easy service I provide. I just build a website, I run AdWords on it, and I generate the leads. Now, the second package I offer is local SEO, where I pretty much get your website to this position because Google says 66% of people skip the ads and go right to the first organic listing here. So this is just an example. If you wanted to be here for this phrase that's searched 720 times a month, we have to use some tools that I have here that pretty much gives me the anatomy of your website and pretty much guides me on what to do to get you to page one. So this is just analyzing your website. If you see here, these are the keywords that your website is showing up on Google for. So I'm just going to try to find keywords that matter, that drive you an ROI. So quality roofing CT is searched about 20 times a month. And if you see a decimal here, it means someone came to your website and left under 30 seconds. So you're in position 8 on the first page, but because search volume is so low, someone came to the website and left. Maybe who knows why. Roofer in Danbury, roofing Danbury CT, so it's 20, 30. So people are coming to your website and leaving. You're also on page 2 here. Maybe you want to service areas outside of Danbury. There are some phrases, depending on the way you phrase it, you can get more relevant searches, more of a search term. So roofing companies, Norwalk CT. So you're on page 7 here. For Greenwich, you're on page 3. And what I would do is pretty much I would optimize your website to show up on page 1 for these terms. So your ROI would be big. Your website would be doing this organically. So let's say a year from now, every keyword, every service you provide in a location is on page 1, and you don't need to do any more SEO. You're going to reap the benefits for the years to come. That just means more jobs for you. You can scale your business. You can do a lot more. If you want to service a local area in your area or certain cities and towns, we can set it up correctly because we have this tool that actually tells me what people are searching and how they're searching it, so that we'll create the keywords on your site to match, so that your website will show up for these terms. Another tool, the most important tool I'm using here that Google requires every website to have is the H1 and H2 tag test. This pretty much analyzes the main topic of your website and the subtopic. Now, as you can see here, this is red because Google doesn't see a main topic of your website. It doesn't know what you provide, even though your website name has roofing and siding, that doesn't mean Google understands. So this is why it's hard for you to, this is one of the main reasons you're not on page one for the keywords that drive your business sales and give you an ROI. Even the subtopic of your website, if people aren't searching best roofer CT, then your website won't show up. If people aren't typing Connecticut roofer experts, then your website won't show up for those terms. Both these tags, you want them to be what people are actually searching exactly, word for word, verbatim on the search engine. So I really like to stress running SEO versus paying for a lead, because SEO is an investment. You do the work now, your website will generate the sales for you in the long term, short term, however quickly Google wants to move your site to page one. But you won't ever need to pay for leads or get referrals, and your business will thrive for years and years. You may be wondering how much this costs. So I start a business very low, about $500 a month. Let's say you're on page 5, just for example. When we get to page 4, then we go to $600 a month. We get to page 3, $700 a month, just to prove to you I know what I'm doing. My system works. And I also offer a 60-day money-back guarantee if you don't see substantial increases in your rankings. And I also offer no contract. And I offer these two benefits because my system works 100%. So I like to give the business owner ease of mind, so they don't feel like they're paying for something they're not they don't fully understand what they're getting, what the ROI is on it. And especially with the 60-day money-back guarantee, I'm not offering that because I know my system's going to break or it doesn't work, because I know it works. And once you start working with me, you're not going to want to stop, because we can pretty much make your business the top business to go to in any location you want in Connecticut for roofing. So you can think of what that would do to your business. It'd double it, triple it in revenue. You can scale. Now you can open multiple locations if that's what you're interested in. So as the SEO takes time, let's say 6 months to a year, just an example, we can run ads as well to get you a few additional jobs every month. So before moving forward, we could definitely set up a call or a video call to pretty much discuss any objections or questions you may have, because I want you to fully understand the difference between the two services, and I want you to fully understand what you're paying for. And because I'm local, we can eventually meet up, and because I'm independent, my focus is solely on the growth of your business online.